Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and more so good afternoon. My name is Over, and tonight, well, we have a special night. It is going to be another day, almost another week, week 4 of MDL season, well, 30, and we do have Virtus.pro versus Alternate Attax coming up. Ladies and gents, we are going live right here, right now. We are in our best of one on Overpass, and we are ready to see how this one plays off. Gents, I hope you're ready for this. I hope you will be prepared because the pistol is live and we are in the game. It is going to be round 1 of Overpass. Everybody, welcome back to the Vortex Entertainment stream. Man2 already opening up with 2 though. It's going to be VP that loses immediately 2 entries. And ATN, or aka Alternate Attax, an all-German squad will dominate the market. Of course, Console will be the replacement for Cressy. I'm not sure if he will be going in as a permanent member, or is it just going to be a, well, just as a replacement for the near future. But Cressy is currently not performing, or also not playing for alternate Attax. And when I said all German squad, obviously, you know, Man2 being Polish, it's a little bit different. But hopefully we don't have many potatoes in chat. I love you all the Poles in chat. How y'all doing? Hopefully you all came to support both VP and Man2. But in any case, gentlemen, welcome to the Vortex Entertainment stream. This is going to be a best of 1 between these two teams, or more so between Virtus.pro and Alternate Attax. We do have a good start for Alternate Attax. Stefan, pretty much the only member of the original lineup after they had lost, well, arguably one of the better IGLs, Hunden. They haven't really been shining too bright, but they had a few recent victories against very good opponents, i.e. Chaos, i.e. some other. But hold that thought for a second. Right now we have Mihu with a Deagle and Snatchu with with a Mac 10. They could still go for a few exit kills. We're about to find out. But in any case, I hope chat is ready for this one. VP, they have been, or more so, they had quite a few issues, and still have a few issues. Since they've lost their, well, primary roster. Do not worry, it is set on auto director because I'm a very bad observer, so probably not a good thing to have it on me personally switching between players. But anyway, back to the point at hand. 2-0, Alternate Attax open up a quick start to this map. Of course, the best map for Alternate Attax in past times, it was basically Overpass was their go-to map, the one they played the most, the one they loved the most. And certainly, well, they still like it. They still love to play it, quite apparently so. And one thing we do have to fix, forgive me. For some reason, I forgot to set up 300 FPS. Or more so, more than 60. It looks good for you guys, but not for me. Well, yes, Danny Locke, sure, yeah, they kicked Pasha. I mean, well, I guess, was it a kick, or was it just basically, yeah, we're not gonna renew your contract, that's it, thank you for cooperation, for cooperating. Snacks gets a nice, oh my, Snacksy gets a double, as he's able to shut down this push from behind. Alternate Attax will continue their push towards A itself. There will be an eco play, they're gonna, or more so an eco they're gonna be going up against, but this is gonna be pretty easy victory for Alternate Attax though, or at least should be on paper. Slacks and Man2 will find 2 kills, and wow, obviously going through the smoke is not exactly going to help them out. Yes, of course I'm not arguing here that VP is not exactly in a very good position, that they are, you know, they are a far cry from what they used to be 2 or 3 years ago, as well as, well, ever since, or just before they lost, or more so, changed their roster completely. They already had a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and things that cannot be solved simply by, you know, just practicing a little bit. But yeah, Pasha talked about retiring on stream. Well, that is not exactly good for the scene, but hopefully he's gonna remain, you know, active as a personality, as a streamer, as perhaps I would love to see him on a tournament being, you know, perhaps a bit of an analyst, or just there for the fun of it, you know, perhaps give his own impression of things. He's such a lovable guy, we can't really know. But yeah, I'm not arguing, guys, that the old roster was better. I never said that. I would argue that the old roster was actually far worse. Emic, yeah, I know, Pasha analyst. I know, sure, but that's the whole point. You know, you want to hear him say his thoughts about... Like, I want to hear what he has to say about, you know, some plays, some teams, some players in a professional setting. But in either case, it is going to be another entry given to Alternate Attacks. A very good start for the German squad, as Snacks will find the refrank, keeping it at a 4-on-4, an open business as usual. Alternate Attacks currently not aware they are being, well, kind of set up for it. Whew, what a shot by Snatchy. Fair enough. It is going to be back to a 4-on-3. Alternate Attacks staying still. Not going overly aggressive. Slacks playing the op. Fun little info. I used to play with Snacks a little bit. We used to play in FPLC. Or more so, qualifiers for FPLC and premium Face It. I'm very happy to see him climb this high. Playing in Alternate Attacks is an achievement in its own right and certainly deserves good praise. Hopefully, they're gonna have good progression. Dude will be spotted out though. Unfortunately, he was anticipated, or more so his backstab had been predicted. Man 2, no chances. Tuao is ready. And Slacks pop flashes out. Slacks gets 1. It's still 1-on-3 with 20 seconds left. Chances are he can get maybe 1 or 2 kills here, but the round itself should not be doable, or more so should not be winnable. With 9 seconds left, timing is of the essence. He goes for the plant, but Snatch is ready. In water, he peeks out and gets a free kill. 3-2-1 as VP are able to bring down at least 1, or more so bring up at least 1. I would definitely say though, as some of you have already mentioned, guys, that the Polish scene currently is suffering with a bit of a, I guess you could say, with the after effects of losing such a good team as VP once was. They don't really have, I guess, somebody that's going to connect all the dots and bring the 5 best players from Poland together. Obviously, Csgo are trying their best. You know, XCOM is rising through the ranks. I think they are one of the teams that will surprise us most. Kingwin has kind of gone under the radar. They had a very bright performance, very shiny performance up until the last few months, or up until the last month or so. But in either case, it is going to be another B take by Alternate Attacks. Good nade. Console dropped down to 40 HP. That is actually really good from Tuao. It's a triple for him. As Stefan, Mantu, and Console get shut down. Dude and Slacks are left. Slacks nice shut down. Back to your 2-on-3. This is open for business for ATN. If they're able to get at least 1 more kill, or the plant. Ooh, back down into an after plant. Tuao almost killed there. Snacks with an AK. Snatchy holding the line. Of course, able to shut down Slacks when he peeks from Dildo. It's Dude in a 1-on-3. The boost is recognized. Snacks is picked apart. Dude, such a nice angle from the smoke, actually. Saving his life there, almost certainly. Dude, yeah, of course. They're gonna predict you're probably gonna go through that smoke, and Tuao gets the free kill. A 4K overall. VP 2-3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing on forward as this game is far from over. Initially, Alternate Attacks looking quite strong. Obviously, not mentioning the fact that VP did force up in the second round. Therefore, you know, they had a bit of a delayed gun round. But they're able to bring it back to a 2-3, and VP looking to close the gap, tie the score, and put Alternate Attacks into a troublesome spot. As the Germans, also the German squad with a Danish player, Console, and of course Mantu from Poland. Have to find new horizons on the gun rounds to come. Stefan, nice sentry. Tual, though, will re-peek and find a free refrag. Guys, can somebody help me out, please? Is Console gonna become a permanent member of Alternate Attacks? Is that something that perhaps any of you guys maybe know? Or is he just a stand-in or a standby player, you know, when Alternate Attacks needs somebody to support them, somebody to replace a missing member to perform for them? I would presume the latter. So I would say stand-in to keep their spot or something. Ah, thank you very much. I did not know of that. Eon, I appreciate it. Basso as well. Full buy coming out. It's Snatchy on the up on VP and of course Slacks on the up on Alternate Attacks. Currently we have a bit of a pressure coming out from VP. 4 players towards Stolitz and Long, and Slacks spots one. Ooh, he's lucky to be alive right now. If Tuao had his weapon in hand, that probably would have been a free kill earlier than this. And we already see it's going to be an entry nonetheless for Snacks. Nobody there supporting Slacks. A bit of a mistake coming out from Alternate Attacks, allowing the op to be so isolated. But luckily enough, they get onto site A without problem. Mihu down, back to a 4-on-4. We're looking like, and we're also looking like VP might not be too prepared for this one. Yali is about to be spotted. There goes one. Consul, good hold. He might be able to bring down the second as well. And we can't hear the train. Why can we not hear the train? That was weird. Caster's fault? What is Caster's fault? I would like to know right now, please. Karen, tell me. Oh man, dirty plays. Dirty plays, boys. Stop it. Anyway, back to the point. Alternate Attacks, they have a full buy. They will win the round as VP already went for the save as soon as they lost their 4th player. Snack still gets an entry though. Consul might have been a little bit too eager to get across to short B. We do see currently it's going to be a 5-on-4, and this scenario currently favors VP quite a lot. They've got Snacks pushing into connectors. Well, look at how deep he's posted. He has the bomb in his hands. Oh no, Alternate Attacks. They've completely relinquished any sort of control of the bomb, and therefore of having any sort of chance to hit the site properly. They left the bomb in T-base, and Snacks, he might just get a backstab on Stefan. Mantu gonna peek out with a pop flash, doesn't work out. Snacks already in the back, there it is. Slacks is left alone as he has a 1-on-5 without much of a chance to win. Of course, able to grab Snatchy. Gets himself the AWP. I would expect him to save this one. The money is not exactly looking too good for Alternate Attacks. They just won one. Losing this would bring them down to $1,400 loss bonus. And therefore, most likely... Well, actually, no. They could actually buy up. If they save the op on Slacks, they can buy up. Dude will be lacking a little bit of money. Certainly will have to get a drop if at all possible. Now, Slacks will have 3k in the bank, so there should be enough... Actually, excuse me. I meant to say Slacks would have 3,000 in the bank if he had died and received a loss bonus. Instead, it's going to be Slacks dropping an SMG perhaps to Dude or a pistol. Meanwhile, the rest should be buying AKs, and we have a pretty decent buy on our hands coming out from Alternate Attacks. 44 as VP are fighting their way through this one. And the op of Snatcher yet again in his hands. A bit of a pricey death for him, the last one, but it doesn't matter. Alternate Attacks They're not too well equipped for this fight. They've got a Galil 2 AKs and the P250 on Dude. This will diminish their capabilities, but doesn't matter when Console predicts there might be a boost there. He does reply, or more so react to the shots from Snacks. Somehow Snacks doesn't get an early, or more so faster kill. But that smoke is actually pretty common for a one-way smoke to be noticed, or more so to be immediately recognized. Usually results in a free victory or free kill for the T's. But Snacks and Toa, both dead, as VP are left to deal with this on their own. It's a 3-on-4 and certainly not a good position to be in. Slow round. Besides that, not taking too much time. I'm also taking a lot of time. As ATN is gearing up again for a B hit. Here comes the pop flash. Slacks, of course, the main opper to be executing this. Bialy gets the one, but it's not really going to matter when Mantu is able to get out an immediate refrag as Mihu drops as well. Snatchy should be running the hell away, but he's going in close. And Slacks, he's predicting this perfectly. A free kill, 5-4. And alternate attacks are back at it again. It is going to be a return to their roots. It is going to be a return for VP as well. They will rebuy, they will reinvest, and have a chance to perhaps close it out with a 5-5 tie. And pretty much keep this game open for business for both teams. 4-5. 4-2-5. As VP go aggressively towards Party yet again. We have Snacks pushing alongside Snatchy. They've got the Oct to support it. Wow, burning alive. He's about to die. Console hears him. Of course, an easy shutdown afterwards. As soon as they get the info what's going on, as soon as they know. Mihu and Snacks though. Ooh. Stefan and Dude, they get caught off and leave Slacks, Console, and Mantu alone. Mantu, yep, he's going to be able to bring it back to a 3-on-3 at least as VP. As soon as they gain that advantage, they immediately lose it. Snatchy reveals his position and connected though. Missing a shot, missing a vital shot, I should say. Slacks, the one that's lucky to be alive in that case. 50 seconds left. Alternate attacks have more than enough time to decide where the hell they want to end up at. Guys, what the hell are you talking about? By the way, Scanixon, if your stream is lagging, I suggest restarting your browser or Twitch at least. I have 0 dropped frames or any lag, or no lag, I guess you could say, on my OBS. Slacks good pop flash, Bialy blinded out completely. And it leaves alternate attacks with a man up. The bomb is down, but Mihu from long, nobody's spotting him, and it's gonna be a double for Mihu. Oh no, Mantu, 4 HP, 1 bullet is good as gone. Snatchy's gonna be using his pistol, doesn't even care about it. Oh, he misses his shot as well. That was his one opportunity he had, and Snatchy, he doesn't even need to use the pistol. 5-5. VP are able to tie it up. It looks like this game is not going to go one way or the other too quickly. Csgo, don't read chat, Caster. Let the mods handle it. Well, I'm the mod, for Christ's sake. I'm the only mod here. Double. Love you too, buddy. So I want to hear chat say who they think will win. Who are you? Well, I guess you could say who are you cheering for? Oh, a lot of VP support I see. Do we have any Germans in chat? Well, VP will find 2 Snacks. Good hold. Runs out of bullets in the end. But it'll be Snatchy to save his hide. And ooh, Stefan, nice reply. Back to your 2-on-3. This leaves VP a little bit vulnerable as Console picks up an M4. There is no Kevlar though, keep in mind. So there's a lot of openings that perhaps VP can abuse easily. And Tuao coming in behind, of course, taps away. Easy kills, I guess you could say. And we are back at it again. 6-5 as alternate attacks are forced onto... Well, they were forced onto Nico previously. Now they have a full buy up on Slacks, full utility. For the most part, Dude and Console will be lacking a little bit on that part. Mantu at least has a smoke and a flash. Auf geht's Attax. Oh ja, das ist das. Perfektisch. Diese schöne deutsche Leute sind hier, oder? Having a little bit of fun, boys. Polish Dream Team. Oof. Bio women. Well, I mean, all women are bio as well as men, right? We're all biological, unless we have some robots in between. Our robots leaking out, but it's gonna be an 8-take. Oh, Snack's just been caught in toilets. No chance he survives that. Molotov coming up from CT. But not gonna help the defense more than anything. Dali, ooh, important victory though. In bank. Actually, a brief 3-on-4 scenario for VP. Still a 3-on-3. Bialy, Mihu, and Tual for the retake. They have one defuse kit on Bialy, but they have to deal with the op of Slacks and a smoke still available. Mantu. An important kill. And most likely the end right here, right now. Tuao. Oh, wait. Oh, just as I say the end, it's Tuao. But no time to defuse. The defuse, well, more so the kit was in bank, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Unfortunate turn for VP. A bit of a slow retake, and it is going to cost them the round. Alternate attacks tied back up, and we are in... This game has gone 1 round each. So basically 1 round to, or 2 rounds to alternate attacks, then 2 rounds to VP, then 1 to ATN, then 1 to VP. It just goes back and forth continuously. This is certainly not very good. By the way, keep in mind, yeah, VP forgot to buy a few defuse kits. They had 1 or 2, but keep in mind, Pasha, or more so Papa, said... Buy diffuser, don't be a loser, and well, Mihu will be caught. Console gets 1 more. This is... Oh, Console! That's enough damage dealt. That should be the round done. Snatchy and Snacks. A 2-on-3 still possible. As Snatchy brings it back into a 2-on-1. A clutch moment left for himself, and he's gonna smoke off short. Surely they will run towards A. Of course they do, and alternate attacks, they've got enough time to run back towards B if they want to, through T-base even. Snatchy... He's gonna be shadowing them. I'm not sure if they realize he's coming in behind. Surely they will have eyes on, though. Yeah, they do. We already see it's Dude that's holding that position there, and both players coming in through bank. Goodbye, Snatchy. At least should be dying momentarily. Oh, spots 1. That's Dude down. Now up to Stefan it goes. The man of the hour. The only original member of alternate attacks. The man that you can count on always. Oh, Snatchy. He surely knows. Presses the bomb. Surely he knows, but no Kevlar. He's been spotted. Stefan. That's it. The round is done. 76, and finally alternate attacks are able to bring it back into 2 rounds of win. Consecutively, at least. By the way, why do I speak German? Makiru, because I was taught German in school, or more so I had German as a subject in school, as well as I am a neighbor to Austria, so, you know, close to Germany and all that good jazz. Match gonna be paused, presumably VP taking that time out, trying to discuss what the hell is going on. Or it could be alternate attacks equally distressed, hoping that they are going to be a little bit more stable in the next few. But for the first time, VP are finally broken completely. And they're forced back into this eco round. It's not going to do them any justice. We currently have a 7-6 result. Should be ending with an 8-6 and potentially 8-9. If VP are not going to be able to keep their gun rounds in check. This is Overpass though, keep in mind, and arguably the best map for alternate attacks, at least in the past, while Hunden was still the IGL once the old squad were still together. Bengzy Gaming, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Muchas gracias, senor. So I presume the majority of you guys are either from Poland or from Germany. Obviously a few in between, like Fixin, who are here for me. Michu and Snacks left, and yeah, this should be 8-6 as confirmed, as thought of. Mateo Nedic. Ti si Hrvatske, brate, Nemoj. Oh, nice. I'm seeing people from Macedonia. Czech Republic, or is that CH as in Switzerland? England, Germany, Swedistan, Spain. Scottish. Well, that's what I love. Portugal, Deutschland. Nanda Kasava. Hey, my friend. How do you do, good sir? Australia, India, Egypt, Israel. Damn, are you guys just making things up, or is this, Singapore, Luxembourg. Let's go, boys. Brazil, Netherlands. So do we have the whole wide world here? Even some people from America. Denmark. Damn. Very nice. Very nice. Estonia. North Korea. Well, it's Nellis. If you're watching this from North Korea, then you are either its glorious leader or you are, you're one of the leaders. Hungary, of course, represent. What's up, my Ekmesh Pekmesh? That's the only thing I can say in Hungarian. We have a few more jokes from it, but sure enough. Oh, damn, we've got people from Asgard. Okay. Mateo Nedic iz Slovenije, brat. But anyway, the gun round is here. The first half is about to finish up. It is the 15th, and it is the last chance for VP to close it out 7-8. We will see if they're able to pull it off, but it is possible. Snack's trying to do a little bit of a boost there in connector. Not exactly easy to pull off, but he could had gone for the one-way smoke once more. I'm from Slovenia, I called. I saw some people from Bosnia as well. Respect, respect. From the Philippines, damn, we've got the whole wide world around us. Obrigado. That's the only thing I can say in Portuguese. Michu gets console. Good refract from Mantu. Still a 4-4 left. Or excuse me, a 4-3 left. As Slacks, Dude, and Mantu are left to deal with this. It's gonna be Twile, though, to deny the plant. And that's actually quite perfect for VP. Looks like they might be able to do it. Slacks misses his first shot. Not gonna get a second one. Dude gets it back into a 1-on-3, but doesn't change the fact right now it is gonna be 7-8 ending on the half as VP are able to drive back together. Twile, though, gonna be caught by Dude. By the Dude. He might like a white Russian, I'm not sure, but he certainly is tapping away at everybody. Unfortunately, Snatchy is gonna finish it off. We're gonna go into a short intermission, ladies and gents, as we get ready for our second half. Oh, Belgium, hello. Egi. Pa jeste. Strumujem dosta. What do you think about the news that Ninja is joining Astralis? What? Are you literally... I'm fairly certain you're trolling me. I'm fairly certain. Can I speak Dutch? Dat ene maniette. Nein. I can only say Mudenoka und Sukmendik in Dutch. And I know what it means, so forgive my I've never been to Russia, Ilnert. No, I have not. Hola. Ciao. Yeah, ciao is... I know how it says. Wie geht's? Ich bin gut. Und du? Was machst du? I know what it means. I know what it means. Like I said, I only know a few words from languages that I never learned or taught. No, I cannot speak Icelandic. I know what that means, Reno. CS. Pranav. No, actually, we are the only way we get any revenue out of this is through ads. So, if you're wondering, basically, the only revenue we get is through ads for this broadcast. But yeah, 87 second half starting up. Jets it is our second half, and it is ATN on their CT side and VP, of course, going the aggro, going to the D side. We're about to find out what they do. They have no utility, and it looks like they'll be rushing A. This is a pretty signature play coming out of VP, just sticking together and going on towards A itself. We do have 2 players on A. We're already. Console going to be tagged immediately. It's down to 22 for him. Slag's down to 2 as well. This looks like VP might be able to do it, might be able to pull it off. As they're closing the gap, and they're coming in through toilets. But Konzel, able to catch the first man of the round as VP lose 1, make it 2. Slacks, nice tap away. Miku, not prepared for that one. Bjarni, taking a few shots. Ooh, Mantu gonna be the bait and switch, but it still doesn't work out perfectly, although Stefan for the re-peek. Grabbing the third, and it looks like it is gonna be a 4-on-2 with Twao and Snacks left. Almost impossible to win it from this point forward. Unless they make some magic happen. We have Snacks coming in from long A, trying to backstab one of the players. He's certainly going to catch Konzel off. Slacks is already very low as well. 1 bullet is as good as gone. Oh, Twao, he sneaks onto B. Ooh, this might work out. Twao, good tap away. It's back to a 2-on-2, and dude, he spots Twao. The plant is going to be denied, but 40 seconds is enough. But dude, he's going to chase it off. Finding himself that kill was mighty important. Snacks, they know he's coming in from CT. Both Slacks and Dude, they have the right idea about this. Ooh, this is going to be close, but he has enough time to plant. He will have barely enough. He's going to have like 7 seconds, yeah, left to plant, and that's it. A 1-on-2. Snacksy steals away the bomb, gets the hell out of there alive, and is pulling it. A 1-on-2 clutch, perhaps, as Dude has 100 HP and the defuse kit. Slacks with 2. VP, winning this will tide him, and pretty much put them up ahead a notch. And look at this. They have no idea where he might be. Snacksy hears the defusal. Presses the 1. That's it. It's a 1-on-1. Slacks now has to defuse it straight away. He has the defuse. Get 2 HP left. Oh, Slacksy. Oh, damn. That's going to be perfect. 9-7 as alternate attacks get clutched by Slacks. Damn. What a performance. By the way, I'm not sure where Cressy is. I just know that, or at least realize that Cressy... Oh, excuse me, Konzel is the stand-in for alternate attacks. I would like to find out where the hell Cressy is, though. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised he's not playing. Ah, he has a broken hand. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for that, Kieran. I appreciate it. I did not know that. Well, I hope he heals fast. I hope he gets his hand back in order, so at least he's gonna have both hands available to himself. Wink, wink. I mean, certainly it's gonna, you know, affect him in some manner, besides just the plays. Hey. Angry Red Koala, Jesus, I haven't heard you in a long time. Welcome back, buddy. Nanda Cassava, I am a VP fan, but actually, I will admit, I'm a big fan of alternate attacks as well. I've always been. Haven't followed them since they kind of disbanded since December 31st. So basically at the end of 2018 when 4 players left them. Densky, Hunden, Saracen, you know. Everybody who were in the old squad. But look at this force buy from VP. Might just succeed. Miku finds 1. Snacks boosted up. Gets the 2nd. It's a 2-on-2 trade. This dude is still in water. Actually pulls back to CT. Ooh, that boost might work out, but he's going to be spotted. Of course he is. Bjarli is ready, and he's going to get a free kill for him. Slacks. Oh, Slaxy though, from heaven, he's shutting down both players. Tuao and Bialy, they should have been alive. Instead, they get caught off. Snax, I think he knows somebody's in water. Certainly realizes it now. Console is gone, but Slaxy's gonna clutch it again. A 3k for him. And alternate attacks up to 10 once more. What a performance. What a show of hand. By the way, failed that. Well, I mean, I'm not a VP fan per se. I used to be of their old squad. I still obviously would like to see them succeed, but I'm a bigger fan of XCOM these days, and I would dare say Kingway. Argo has kind of disappointed me as well, so I guess, yeah, that's the right one, Daub13. Basically, VP disappointed me more than my dad when he left me and only told me that he's gonna go to pick up a few cigarettes. So yeah, guys, if your dad told you he's gonna go for a pack of cigarettes, there's a high chance he probably left you for good. Anyway, by the way, Slacks, at least for the most part, is not a hacker. I used to play with him, Face It Premium, and we actually played for the FPLC qualifiers. A good player. But haven't talked to him in a long time. In any case, it is going to be a 4-on-2 and, well, make it a 3-on-2 retake coming out from alternate attacks. They're still trying to pull it off as Bialy finds one, snacks the second. It's all eyes on man 2. The Polish man to save it all. Poles versus Poles. Never thought we'd see the day again, but Bialy will save it nonetheless. A 3k for him. And the old gods still keep it together. It is going to be 10-8 as VP. I'm not going to be worth it. And trying it almost and getting back together. Or at least trying to keep it together. Failed that. Oh, I know you missed my jokes. I mean, I obviously try to joke as much as I can with Karen, but it is a bit of a more of a professional stream then. I mean, this is professional, don't get me wrong, but nonetheless, you know. By the way, I'm fairly certain we joke a lot around with Kieran, so. I did pick the pick 'em up challenge. I actually picked Ents as the 3-0 scoreline and Vici as the 0-3. I had an idea perhaps to put Avant-Garde, but after yesterday's defeat by Avant-Garde, or more so against Wendigo by Avant-Garde, 2-0, 16-7, and 16-5 or something like that. I'm pretty certain that Avant-Garde, it might be just a, you know, I don't want to call it yet. We'll see how they do on the major, but I'm fairly certain they won't be able to pass through the groups 3-0. I'm fairly certain. But Ents, yeah, I have strong beliefs in them that they will be able to pull it off though on the other side. But yeah, I know I'm reading your mind, Kieran. We both have the same idea, basically. We're brothers in arms. Brothers from a different mother with a different father, man. That's it. From a different continent, almost, or from a different land. But yeah, it's gonna be another eco for alternate attacks. Their money running dry, obviously, after losing one of the few vital rounds. They do have console with a fair amount of utility, Kevlar and Mach 10, but they should not be getting anything out of this. Slacks alone on A long. He's the one to listen for information. Wants to know what's going on and what VP might be doing. The tie is so close though. And it should be a tie coming up. Do I think Fnatic will go far in this major? No. I don't think so. I think actually Na'Vi might be eliminated early on in the major as well. Actually, no, Na'Vi is in the Legends. Or are they, actually? I'm not sure. No, yeah, they are Legends, right? Yeah, Na'Vi is Legends. Surely they are Legends, right? Or I might be wrong. I'm not sure, but I think they are Legends. I'm fairly certain. I'll have to double check. In either case, alternate attacks, as expected, not gonna get much out of this round. Yeah, they are. But I do believe Na'Vi is not gonna get out of this. Well, they're part of the tournament basically, out of the Legends stage. They will not get more than maybe 1 or 2 wins. I do expect ENCE to be going far in the major. I do expect quite a few teams to go far in the major, though. I'll show you my pick-em-ups if you want later on. But right now, it is going to be 10 to 10. It is going to be the gun round coming out from alternate attacks. Up on Slack's glass cannon. Perhaps not the best choice, but he is in a defensive position, so that's still quite possible to see how that plays off. We do have an Orgon Consul, a Mech 10 on Stefan, and the rest with M4s. Very little utility and a single defuse kit. Always a problem, or at least always a concern. Meanwhile, VP themselves, well, they're playing it a little bit slower. Taking back long control. Ooh, I love this boost. Haven't seen this in a little while. Snatchy abuses the position, gets the free kill. Slacks is waiting on the corner, though. Whoever peeks here first will die. And Slacks, though, ooh, peeking from back, but yeah, Snatchy's ready. The position actually favors him just by a tiny little bit, but just enough to get the advantage. Dude will be caught as well as Snacks has boosted himself. In connector. VP looking like they'll be able to take the lead. And alternate attacks losing this is not exactly the best of continuations, you could say. So, you guys asking me who do I think gets out of the challenger stage? I say ENCE, Greyhound, NRG, Vitality, Windstrike, Avantgarde, obviously, or at least I do think they will get out of it. And I think what we have, I think it's what, 8 rounds or 8 teams that go out of the challenger stage, right? So, how many did I say right now? 1, 2. So I'm missing 2 more, right? Or 1 more at least. I'm not sure about NIP or Fnatic. I do believe NIP have a great chance of getting out. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. 10 to 10. Make it 11-10. As VP have a lot of money banked up, alternate attacks are forced to go to another eco. And this is where things will get a little bit more complicated for them. First of all, well, they're on the CT side, of course, and they're going to be continuously lacking that big money inject, I guess you could say, or boost. As Consul does have the AUG, he could potentially do a little bit of damage, could potentially turn this one around, but we're about to find out. By the way, if you want to tag me, don't tag Vortex, tag Seard. Just S-I-A-R-D, Seard. Because Vortex is Kieran, so if you tag him, or tag that, I don't see it. Fully blinded out, good pop flash action. Still very low on Tau, but he gets the entry, that's the important part. Yep, thank you very much, Kieran, I appreciate it. Well, Greyhound, I'm not saying they surely get out of the, out of the challenger stage, but I think they have a good chance. As for Fnatic and NIP, I'm a little bit more skeptical than ever. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard to call it. There's a few, let's say, safe calls, but for the most part, it's more, not random, obviously, but a lot closer than people think, I would dare say. Vici, I think Vici is the only team that's going to go that's going to go immediately 0-3. I'm fairly certain about that, though. Tyloo are so much better than Vici, and even then, Tyloo, I don't believe in them. They're going to be able to get it too far. In any case, it's going to be 12-10, and VP, well, they're making good progress. Given how poorly they started this one off. Looks like they're going to be able to at least turn the tide in their favor and start flooding alternate attacks completely. What do I think about MIBR? Not a fan of them anymore. Ever since they kicked Tarek, I'm not a fan of them anymore. Nah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Well, guys, obviously we're discussing the challenger stage, and yeah, I mean, we'll see how this one goes through, or who goes through, but in any case, I'm fairly certain Ents, Avangar, NRG, and Windstrike, and probably Vitality go through the challenger stage. Everything else is open to discussion. I won't comment on Fnatic and NAP because I didn't watch much of them lately, so I'm not very familiar with how they play currently. But I know NIP are doing very well, so I'm expecting them to get through as well. But in any case, it's going to be 12-10 and a full buy for alternate attacks. 2 ops coming out, Slacks and Man2 to wield it. Boost by Man2. Oh, but he's going to be hurt. That scope has certainly been hurt. Bialy, though, could be caught. That's a good entry for alternate attacks. Exactly what they need. They have the utility to be able to stop at least a bit of an execute. The bomb's still left in T-base, or at least close to that club there. MG Gonzalez, my voice gives you half a chubby. Ooh, damn. I'm kind of flattered and kind of, well, I guess I could say I'm kind of flattered by that. Complex TV, what am I smoking? Nothing. Simply put. This is a best of one. Pegs Gaming. Yes. This is a best of one. On 2. 3k ready for him. And a 4k to finish it off. A pretty clean round for alternate attacks overall. There was no real challenge out of them from VP. I mean, they just kind of got shut down immediately. And as we can see right now, it's going to be another pause, presumably a tactical pause for VP. Well, Greyhound, I'm not disagreeing that Greyhound is a questionable pick, but Windstrike, I'm fairly certain they're going to be able to get through this challenger stage. They're doing really good, and from what I last saw them, from what we last casted them with Kieran, they surprised me a big deal. They were actually one of the only teams that played even close to what you would expect a professional team to play in, or to play to. Sparrow Twitch, you are so wrong, it's crazy. I don't have short blonde hair because, first of all, I've never had blonde hair. So I don't know where you're getting that from, but it's possible I was casting. But not with blonde hair, that's for damn certain. In any case, it is going to be Stefan peeking. Monster finds the entry. Snatchy gets caught immediately and leaves a lot of room for error as Stefan finds 3. My god, Stefan! The old god will relinquish VP of their rounds and of their buy. That will actually draw VP down to minimal economy left. Mihu has to drop, or at least it looked like he might needed to drop to Snatchy, but he actually afforded himself an AWP. Fair enough. Still gonna be 12-12. Ty is here, and well, VP, no more jokes around. They have to make, they have to kinda, I guess, stabilize. And again, Man2 peaks connector this time round. The aggression coming out from alternate attacks and showing all their teeth coming out and all their claws starting to chip away at VP. ATN, a great performance so far. At least a good show up. Not sure what happened there in Monster though. You guys are correct. Stefan got 2 kills in Monster, at least 1, and nobody was checking it to the right side. Sparrow Twitch, it was. That's the correct, but I never had blonde hair, so I'm not sure where you got the blonde hair from. It could be that you saw maybe Majestic and it was Lucas casting with me. He has blonde hair, he's high, or he's tall and very slim, very thin. It's quite possible he was the one casting at the point with me. But for Shuffle, it was me solo, so... It was just me with my classic brown hair. Anyway, 3v2 as VP are able to at least draw it down to a one-man difference, but it doesn't really change the fact that it's still gonna be Twao in a 1-on-3 left to close it out, to clutch it out, and he already gets tagged to 43 as Dude is holding the line on sight. And Dude, of course, easy kill, easy shutdown. 13 to 12 VP. Things are not looking too good, boys. Things are not looking too good. Mantu and Slaxy leading the charge for alternate attacks, by the way. Currently at 22 and 19 respectively for both. Dosia X-God Craigasm. I'm from Slovenia. Yes. I'm from Slovenia. Yes, my hair is short. That is correct, Sparrow Twitch. I do have short hair. I've always had it. That is true. So, you probably saw me. Quite correct. Correcto mundo, my friend. So anyway, while we have a little bit of time to talk about what's going on, alternate attacks, it looked like they might not be able to pull it off. They might not be able to bring it back home, but I mean, VP, they kind of just got stopped in their tracks. They couldn't get across the board anymore, and well, it is going to be back to an advantage for the Germans. What do you think about Zeus? Maybe time to change teams or just retire or just, you know, do something else. Maybe coach, maybe teach the youngsters. Dosia X-God, yes, my accent is unique. That is true. Slovenian accent is quite special. By a woman, thank you very much. From the Philippines, hey, nice. Isn't it like 1 in the morning in the Philippines? Or at least close to like midnight or something? I'm fairly certain you guys are like, what, 10, 11 hours ahead of us? No, actually, no, it's like 2 in the morning, almost then. 3, 4, whatever. Something like that. Envision, no. But are you? Anyway, we're back at it again. It is going to be, of course, 13-12. And a full buy on both sides. HS Fatal 1377. Slovenia, so that's why you know that many languages, because yours is shit. Well, my friend, that deserves a ban. Goodbye, and you will never be allowed to speak in this channel again. My language is beautiful. It is the Slavic language of love. The only language that doesn't sound like you're literally killing somebody while talking. We're basically the French Slavs, basically. Our language is literally the loveliest language you've ever heard. But the entry's already been awarded to, of course, alternate attacks. Already starting it off pretty cool. They've got the double up yet again, and Slacks was the 1-2 entry for the Germans. By the way, to whoever is it concerned, SK and MIBR now currently have the same roster. That is true, because, well, SK at one point was MIBR. But those are 2 different organizations. Keep that in mind. In any case, it is going to be 13-12, and we're going to have another B strike coming out from VP. Fully blinded out. Stefan is unable to contend. Mantu able to refrag, but it's still a 3-on-3 as Bialy is coming across for a free kill. This retake should be possible as... alternate attacks do have Slacks coming in behind through short, but he cannot die. That's the important part. Snacks, he's been spotted, but Slacks... Actually, excuse me, not Slacks. Consul misses his opportunity. As Snacks is at 45, and Dude falls to 13 as well. Oh, wow. Okay, Snacks, what? Snacks fully blinded out, gets the kill still. How is that even possible? What a god, Mr. Snacksy. Saves the round almost certainly here for VP, and it puts them back on track, gents. It is going to be 13-13, and we are looking at a possible victory for VP if they can win the next one as well. Luckily for the CTs, they have a lot of bank to fall back onto. The safety net is there for them. Even one more round loss would not completely throw them off, but certainly would already diminish their capabilities. But as we can see right now, it is a full buy yet again. 2 ops still in their hands. Let's see how well they can pull it off. Luci Gen, what do you think about Italian? Nothing. It's a lovely language. Ma che cosa? Parlo italiano. I know a few words in Italian, basically, just because we live next to Italy, and I did actually learn it in primary school. So there's that. But anyway, it is a bit of a default from VP. Slacks holding on A. No real aggression yet. I love the fact VP is slowing down. Oh, by the way, I would like to learn Portuguese. It is a beautiful language. It really is. Actually, one of my, I guess you could say, bucket list languages that I want to learn, besides Japanese and Chinese, or Korean at least, one or the other. What do you think about Braille? I don't know how to discuss that, but well, it's good, I guess. I don't know. Stefan finds one. It's Snaxy to fall. Good refrag from Toawa. Snatchy catches onto Console. Man 2 holding the line from heaven. But it's going to be a 2-on-3. And ooh, Slack's on the hunt. I don't think Snatchy's going to be aware that he's got a knock. Oh, Slaxy. That's the way to pull it. Slaxy for the double. My god, that's beautiful. Loving this guy right now. And Vignali brings it back to a 1-on-1. Clutch round for Slacks. But no, he wide opens it too much. Too much of a wide peak. And that's going to leave alternate attacks back a notch, or more so, going to put them back a notch. Left with a 1 round to chase. Prego? Sì. And the red koala. Io parlo italiano. No good. No Gucci. Slacks is not a cheater, by the way. I mean, at least he wasn't when I was still playing with him. I don't know if he changed up until this point, but I doubt it. He's been playing consistently, and he is hard. Like, he really grinds hard, so he deserves that. He's playing on a good team. Greetings from Peru. Well, we have people from Peru. Damn, never been outside of Europe, so certainly always welcoming anybody that is outside of Europe. Always a pleasure to meet new people. By the way, I know only one person from Peru. It is Katz, a StarCraft 2 streamer and player. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. An amazing guy. Love the dude. Used to watch his streams 24/7. Can I speak Australian, mate? I can't, mate. No, I can't, really. I can't do accents when I'm speaking English. I can't do accents when I'm speaking Slovenian, so yeah, I can't really do it. But yeah, it is going to be a 5-on-5 and a last chance for alternate attacks. Losing this round will pretty much put them back a notch, and going up against map point, potentially losing. Snacks finds one good refrag from Contemplate. It's Bialy to come for the refrag. He's still there. He still holds it. And it's going to be a 4-on-3 in a scenario that is certainly not favoring alternate attacks at the least. And Snatchy finds again a kill. It is going to be 14-13. Make it 15-13 soon, because alternate attacks, they have 1 minute left on B. That's going to be Dude. And oh, stream lag? Oh, no lag. What? There's no lag, guys. I'm not lagging. I'm sorry. Oh, damn, I got scared for a second there. Dude fights Snatchy still, but it doesn't matter. It's all eyes on Console. 14 HP, no chance. 15-13. Mateo Nedic. Popuši mi ti kurčino, jebem. Ne brini, brate. We're not lagging, boys. My OBS is good. But By the way, somebody asked me, I forgot the name, but somebody asked me, have I ever duo-casted? Yes, I have. And I'm actually duo-casting a tournament right at this moment with my dear friend Kieran. Always loving it. So yeah, I'm no stranger to duo-casting, but I have casted solo for the majority of the last year or so. In any case, it is going to be 15-13. Last buy for alternate attacks. 3 MP9s, a scout, and a CZ. Goodbye, Slacks. It's Miku for the entry. And again, it leaves an open wound in the side of alternate attacks as they are approaching that do-or-die maneuver. Also that do-or-die position. Do I have Pasha's phone number? Yeah, wait, give me a second. I'm going to call him right now. Okay, I'm ringing him. Yo, Papa. There's somebody in chat that wants to see you. Or at least here's... Can I give him his or your phone number? Can I? Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna give you... Okay, so his phone number, make sure to write it down, is 1337. Is that good? Is that okay? It is gonna be 15-13 still. A 3-on-4 and alternate attacks. They've got... They've got very few chances of victory, but they certainly have them when dude finds one kill like that. The bomb's still dropped in Monster, and Stefan is holding the line, but unfortunately for him, it's Miku that's waiting. And, ooh, dude. Yeah, can't win with an MP9, even when Miku is at 3 HP, unfortunately, and it's all eyes on console. No chance. 16-13 final score. Ladies and gentlemen, it shall be VP that wins this best-of-1 series and puts themselves on top of, well, at least this week. It is going to be a perfect performance from VP to make the comeback possible. Alternate attacks looked perfect for the first start, at least, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. It is going to be the Polish that win. Ladies and gentlemen, it had been a pleasure casting for you all. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, if you wish, or my personal stream channel at Seard, or Insta and Twitter at Overseard. So, you know, feel free to do whatever you want in that case. It is a pleasure. It is absolutely lovely to have you all. I will see you guys, I guess, next time, hopefully, as soon as possible. Not sure if we're doing one more right now because there were some changes in the plans to come. But in any case, it had been a pleasure. It had been perfect to have you all here with me. Chat has been always a pleasure to cast with. Is duo casting or solo casting better? Since we have a little bit of time to talk with you guys. Duo casting, in my opinion, is a lot better, at least when it comes to having a quality of content. And I'm not saying solo casting is impossible, but it is certainly a lot harder, demands a lot more focus, and you need to kind of adjust for it. Because if you're solo casting just, you know, technically just talking about technical stuff of the game, it quickly becomes very monotone. It quickly becomes very unbearable, at least for me. And I'm not that it's not capable or it's not possible of doing that. I do that as well myself, but you have to mix it up a little bit. You have to be a little bit more open in that regard, because casting is not just, this is what we do, this is what's happening. No, it's more of a, casting is, as much as you have to present a professional side to everything, you have to enjoy doing it, as well as have a little bit of banter, have a little bit of fun while doing it as well. By the way, of course, thank you for